There's a lot of people out there who are making productivity videos, productivity hacks, how to structure your day in a way that's going to benefit you in the best way possible. The reason for me making this video today is because I think I'm in a little bit of a unique situation, but in the grand scheme of things, it's probably not that unique. Let's just cut to the chase. I just went through a breakup, and it was a very long relationship, and now I'm in a new vicinity, which is my new house. I moved back in with my parents. I'm probably going to share a video about that soon, but not yet, just out of respect for the man involved. I kind of want to ease my way into things. It's been a very stressful, kind of unmotivating past couple of weeks figuring things out, moving from one city to another. And the reason I'm making this video is because going through everything that I'm going through, mentally, physically, not being able to work out, move my body that much because I just don't have the energy to, and I'm exhausted and tired and stressed out. I think that there's a lot to say for the fact that I have a couple of tips that I think will really help anybody who's extremely busy, doesn't have a lot of time right now. Maybe they're going through something emotionally. Giving those kinds of people a few tips as to how you can strategize your day and still get a lot done and feel productive by the end of your day. If you're in this boat, if you can resonate with this in any way, keep watching, because I'm going to give you some of the tips that have worked for me and that I'm continuing to apply, especially as we head into February, because this is the perfect time to continue thriving on our goals, starting our goals if we haven't already, which I really haven't, and really getting a grip on things, okay? We can do it. I'm here with you to give you a couple of tips, and let's do it. Alright guys, so I just want to share my routine with you. What I did first was make myself coffee, love coffee, make it pretty much every day. It keeps me calm, makes me feel good. I usually like to start my workflow by listening to a podcast while I kind of get some thoughts down on a piece of paper. So what you're going to see here in just a moment is me jotting down what's on my mind. This, you could say, is a form of journaling, but what it's going to do is help me just brain dump everything that's on my mind. You could also look into the morning pages, but anything on your mind, it doesn't have to be relevant to business, work, school, whatever it is, but it's really going to help me release energy that's not going to serve me in getting done what I need to today. You could also write things about your personal life if something's going on there. The next thing I'm going to write down is how to handle some of my stressors. So I'm going to the gym today with a friend. I'm going to do some meditation today. I usually like to do yoga in the morning, which I already did, so I'm not going to be writing that down, but posting on Instagram, engaging with my community, these are all things that make me very happy, and this is just to keep me on track. I noticed when I was editing this video that I actually look pretty emotional, and it's because I've been going through a lot lately, but we're going to talk about self-care in just a minute. So right now I'm just doing some miscellaneous things that's going to help me with my Instagram, keeping everybody engaged, and then this is where the real work starts. So sipping my coffee, and then we're going to get started with a productivity hack that I've been using lately. It's this app called Flora. Basically what it is, which you're going to see in just a moment, is this app that you download and you can set a timer to stay productive, and during this time you are not going to be on your phone. I find this particularly helpful for students or when you have actual work that doesn't require your cell phone. For business purposes, I've noticed it's a little bit harder, but what it's going to do after you set up your own profile or link up your Facebook is give you a time duration. I picked 25 minutes. I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to put on Do Not Disturb so I don't hear it going, and then I'm going to get to work, and a tree will be planted by the end of it. Alright guys, when I was editing this video, I realized I wanted to hop on and say something to you really quickly. So what I'm doing in this video is a couple different methods of things that I love to do that help me stay productive. You're going to find a couple tips one day, and then I'm going to switch to the following day, which is where I did a different method of kind of getting my work done, but all of them have the same ground principles of setting a timer, writing down my to-dos, and oftentimes writing down what's on my mind that day. That can be a form of journaling for some people, but it can be as simple as just a couple of words. What's stressing me out today, like the whole I can't find my shoes. Getting it out on a piece of paper lets that energy go. Like the law of conservation of energy, energy does not die. It is only transferred or transferred. So I just want to let you know that if any of these tips resonate with you, take what you like, leave what you don't. Everybody has different productivity strategies that they like to use, and I hope that this can help encourage you to try something and just motivate yourself when you're really feeling like you can't. And I find that just setting a timer and having something that's going to make me feel determined to get my work done really helps. And that includes doing things that make me happy. Happy, like the coffee, and then also self-care. I believe that a huge important part of being productive and staying motivated, especially in times when you're feeling down, is to incorporate self-care into your routine. So one thing I like to do is schedule out a chunk, whatever night I feel like I need it, just for any form of self-care. Sometimes it's a bath and a glass of wine. Sometimes it's a face mask and some yoga. Sometimes I just light a candle and don't do anything. So keep that in mind and put that in your calendar as well. All right, we're gonna switch to the next day and I'm gonna have a couple more tips for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips so far about using the Flora app. Basically what that does is you plant a tree, and then if you use your phone within the 25 minutes, the tree's gonna die. So it's a little bit of motivation and encouragement. And other than that, let's get on with the video. All right, guys. I wanna show you really quickly what's going on here. It's nothing cute, but this is what's gonna help me stay on track today. This is my daily schedule for the day. You can take a look at it. You can see I've time blocked things. Now the other calendar that I had last year, it time blocked everything for me and I just had to fill it in. I don't have that this year. And I can also put things on my Evernote account, which is up here, Evernote. That's linked to my Gmail, but sometimes I like to see things written out, and it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be anything aesthetically pleasing or cute, but what it's gonna do is it's gonna give you a time frame. And what you can do to accompany this is set a timer, just like we were talking about before. It's a couple days after now, but this is how I'm gonna get stuff done today and make sure I'm working on a workshop that I have coming up numerous times throughout the day. So I'm about to start that, and I just wanted to show you that this is going to keep me on track for the most part, and I can have a good indicator as to if I'm on track, behind schedule, doing great. If I'm doing great, I'll have more time for a break or doing something that really makes me feel good. So this is what I'm about to start. I will catch up with you guys later. Alright guys, so it's the day after that little snippet that you just saw, and what I want to say is that the one thing that has helped me more than anything is to create a schedule for myself for the day. So I want to recap a little bit of everything that I've told you. There's only been a couple of notes, but if you've been here for a while, or if you're going to be here, you know, subscribe, join the family, that kind of thing, then you'll know that one thing that I'm going to be doing in my videos is giving you guys 1 to 3 tips per video instead of a video with a whole slew of different things, because then I find that often overwhelms me and I still feel like I don't know where to start. So I want to give you guys very easy, practical, and simple tips to follow so that by the time that I upload my next video, you will have time to implement very simple strategies. So I want to do a little recap of everything that we've gone through. So doing something that you love, get some coffee, right? Get a tea, make yourself a good breakfast, okay? And when you're ready to actually get productive, you're gonna wanna set a timer. You can use the Flora app. You can use a normal timer that's not even on your cell phone, or you can just use the timer on your phone. I recommend putting your phone on Do Not Disturb just so you know that that's your time to work and that's your time to be productive. You can set your timer for as little or as long as you like, but what I find is that it acts as an accountability partner. If you don't have somebody there holding you accountable and you want to really do something for yourself, that timer just adds that extra level of, okay, how much can I get done? How effective can the work that I get done be? I think I said that wrong. How effective can the work that I do? How am I trying to say this? How effective is... How much work can I get done in 25 minutes if I just put my head down and work? When the timer goes off, give yourself a break, walk around the block, get yourself another coffee, who knows, whatever you want to do for yourself, but a timer is probably one of my biggest tips. Make sure that if you're writing out your daily schedule, that you add some time in there for self-care. Self-care can take on many forms, and if you want a full video on that, let me know in the comments down below. I also want to reiterate that pretty much every single day before I actually get productive, I need a brain dump. I need to write down what's on my mind, whether that's journaling or just jotting down a couple of sentences. I highly, highly, highly recommend that, and I think the accumulation of all of these is what's going to help you. But if you really want one place to start, I would start with just waking up, writing down what's on your mind, and then setting a timer, getting ready to work. I know that what helps me is having a structure and having that time blocked out in my schedule, whether that's time blocked out for a break or time blocked out for an actual activity. Nothing professional, nothing crazy, but it really helps me stay on track. And if you are somebody who's going through something, going through a breakup, really busy, not having that much time, it really helps to get your thoughts and your the things that are on your mind out to another human too. Having conversation, making sure you're not secluding yourself. I find that I'm kind of in my cocoon at this point in time, and it's really hard for me to get out and talk to people, but I know that talking and actually having face-to-face communication or over the phone or FaceTime communication really helps me get out of my bubble and release more energy. Again, energy doesn't die, it's only transferred. So those are the tips I wanted to reiterate for you. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, let me know what your best productivity hack is below. I'm always looking for more new ways to release my energy, to stay productive, get things done when I don't feel like it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you like this, please join my family. I would love it if you did. I'm back. We're ready. I'm going to explain everything that's been going on probably in the next video, but here we are. I'm super ready. I'm super excited. All right. Sending my love.